welcome back to the Angel edition of Rewatchers Council, everyone. Boy, oh boy, glad that you joined us. Snark here with me. For goodness sakes, how did you introduce a man? I guess you just by saying with me is the one and only legend himself, Ferris Smith on Affairs. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
Oh, what a bragger! What a
Yes.
bragger! Well, let's see how you're doing after we talk about eternity, Ferris. Now, this
Not well.
oh my gosh, this particular program originally aired back in April 4th, 2000, written by Tracy Stern. Thankfully, the last episode she'll write, the last one she wrote for this was The Bachelor Party, though. But I like The Bachelor Party. Yeah, I like it much better than this. And this
That's the
direct,
one where they tried to cut off Doyle's head, right?
that's it. Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they brought the guy from Anne in as the new husband to be and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah,
fun
yeah.
episode. That was a fun episode. This one was well, we'll talk about in a minute. So it's directed by Regis Kimball, whose only other work he'll do on Buffy the Vampire Slayer has already been done. It's Earshot. Unfortunately, what turned out to be quite controversial
Mm-hmm.
episode. Maybe well as much for the work itself, but for when it happened, just the week of the Columbine massacre.
Yep, no, was not good.
Not
Was not good.
not great. So we got a guest star alert, Ferris. For goodness sakes, uh, maybe the one good thing about this entire episode is
Hmm.
there's Tamara Gorski in it playing Rebecca Lowell. Let's see some of the things she's been on, shall we? She was Morrigan on Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. One of your favorite shows, first? Do you even remember? Have you ever seen it?
I've never seen that show ever.
I can't remember if it's within the Xena universe. I think it
Never
was.
seen Xena.
You monster. Now,
We're talking about Xena Warrior Princess.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
no,
very
no,
same. I was
no.
talking about Xena race car driver. Instead, it was a different one.
Well, no,
Now,
when you said Xena, then I don't know why my brain was like Xenon,
oh,
21st century girl.
I
And
don't
yes,
even know that. So
yeah,
there you
well,
go.
it was. Well, I don't know. It was a Disney Channel original movie. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
had Disney Channel back then.
I
Well,
believe I believe we did. I just
okay,
don't believe I was maybe not the
yeah,
demographic.
you're already 50 when it was
You
airing. So.
monster. You monster, sir. Now, she was also in The Man with the Screaming Brain. I know
Hell,
what?
I mean,
It's a Bruce Campbell movie.
no.
My brother owns the DVD. I believe he had Bruce Campbell sign it for him, which is very nice. Now,
When you say Bruce Campbell,
yeah,
everyone says Ash from Evil Dead.
sure,
When you say Bruce Campbell to me, I think Sam Axe from Burn Notice.
sure, yes. Well, guess what? They're one and the same. Uh, now, she's also been in a bunch of some of your favorite Canadian TV series, first, and I know you're a big fan. Flashpoint. Maybe you did watch
Wait,
Flash.
Tom, is that's the show about the military commandos, correct?
I can't remember.
Yeah, like it was like a special, like it was like a special military, like it was like
No,
cop.
maybe. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
special
yeah,
military
yeah. It was
cop.
like cops. They were cops. Like they're like a SWAT team. Like your guys' SWAT. You guys have SWAT?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You guys have SWAT? I don't know what's Canadian SWAT called.
The police and thank you bunch. That's what we
Okay,
call
got it. Because I know the SWAT team
it. You know what?
in Germany is called the GSG 9.
We're all about a little honey goes over a little better than
Yes,
vinegar.
be like,
You know what I mean?
no, no, let's talk about it
Do you
about it
have you ever heard a Canadian talk that way? Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
about. I
Um,
think you guys say about. They don't say y'all don't say about.
about. See, I
Yeah,
said it. I
oh
said it
well,
on purpose. I said
that's
it
a
on
good
purpose.
point.
Kung Fu: The Legend Continues.
Ooh,
I've told you
I think people in Ottawa say a boat because I've heard Ryan say a boat.
about.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ryan Reynolds
yeah,
says that.
does he? I
Yeah,
never, I never,
you know
I,
he was
I never
Canadian. It's
noticed.
like
I never knew that was a whole honest truth. I never knew that was a thing until Gwen Stefani did a commercial on Much Music for like
mhm.
an interview or something that they were gonna do. And she,
Rob,
and
you
she,
say
she brought it up.
Rob.
A boot,
You,
a boot.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rob, you said I like Canadian stuff. Ironically, I actually do like some Canadian shows.
There you go.
Unironically, watch a few Canadian shows. They're medical dramas, but they're Canadian.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that one about Manitoba you said.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah.
yes, Kung Fu the Legend continues.
Nice.
I may have told you my young grasshopper story before about that guy. Highlander, the series.
Oh, the series. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, and she was in Kids in the Hall, but I don't remember from Kids in the Hall. She wasn't one of the
I
kids. Right?
I don't know what Kins Hall is. What is that?
You monster!
Is
You
that a
don't know?
Canadian show?
Yes. Uh,
Okay. No,
how
sorry.
dare you? Also, how dare you? Anyways,
Rob, I didn't start watching Canadian stuff until I became friends with two Canadians. All right, give me a break. We've only been friends for like what, 3 years?
Kids in the Hall were like
4?
the edgier Saturday Night Live, but it wasn't live.
Oh,
Let's just say that.
you know they're
It was
making.
also done by Lorne Michaels. It was part of the
You
same.
know they're making an English version of Saturday Night Live.
Yes,
I don't know why they would do that.
because there's two different types of humor.
That's true. It's
I
like when
can't.
we
I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it.
it's like when we stole Dancing with the Stars.
Sure. Or when you guys stole Faulty Towers, you did a version of that in America.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
failed.
Yes, because they're two different types of humor.
Exactly. But Dancing with the Stars succeeded.
Yeah. Well, also you guys had X Factor, changed it over here. It's the same kind
Well,
of
no,
thing.
no, it was just X Factor US.
Hmm.
Like it was like X Factor Ireland or X Factor
Britain's
UK.
Got Talent, I believe, is been
Yeah.
rebranded over for America.
Well, no,
So it's
America's Got Talent has been around for a while. It's like been 20 seasons.
after the Britain's Got Talent.
Well, when did Britain Got Talent got created?
More than 20 then. If it's funny, because it's still a Simon Cowell thing or whatever from
Well,
before.
yeah. Well, I don't know how because Simon Cowell was a nobody until American Idol.
What? No. I think Simon Cowell put the Spice Girls together, didn't he?
No,
I'm pretty sure he was right in there with the Spice Girls.
I don't think he made the Spice Girls.
I think he may have. I'm going off the top of my head, though. He's been around for a long
I
time.
don't remember that.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
remember
well,
him
you
and
wouldn't
Randy.
remember. You weren't even born.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good point. I know he made One Direction in Fifth Harmony.
Well, that was part of that whole X Factor or
Yeah,
Talent or whatever thing. Sure.
X Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's got to be a reason
they,
that Simon Cowell got these shows. It isn't because of his sparkling personality.
well, no, I think
Travis.
American Idol existed because of Paula Abdul. She was the famous one out of all three of them.
You think it's because of Paula Abdul?
No, like because Paula Abdul, but Paula Abdul was the famous one out of all three of them. It was Paula Abdul, Randy Jackson, Simon Cowell. She was the famous one, and then the other two guys became more famous than her
Mm-hmm.
because because
One
American.
could one could play music, and then one built musicians. That's
Okay.
what Simon Cowell did. Now, for goodness sakes, if you haven't even gotten to the biggest and most important point about Tamara Gorski, she's from Winnipeg. There you go. It's the only reason why I haven't given this episode an F minus. You know what I mean? All right. Should I do
You
a quick summary?
regretted not signing the Spice Girls.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Something about 'em. Now,
Yes.
summary time. See how quick I can do this one or whatever. So,
Yeah, well, yeah, do it because we spent like 8 minutes talking about the Spice Girls.
it's important. It's important. This is about the time that the Spice Girls were splintering off in 2000.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Yeah.
a bad time. Bad time.
Bad time.
Now, this episode starts off with Angel and Wesley, going to see Cordelia in a play, doing some acting. They just crap on Cordelia. They not only crap on Cordelia there,
Stretch.
it's throughout the whole thing. They crap on actresses this entire episode. It's almost like the guy who created the show had something against them. You know what I mean? Famously. Now, they're gonna chat over some more after this thing. After they give Cordelia, they survive Cordelia's acting. They're gonna do some more discussing. She's gonna ask them how they felt about it. And, Wes is pretty good at saying some words that make her think that she's being supported. Angel's not quite as adept at it. Then Cordy's gonna see, oh, there's this big star. It's Rebecca Lowell, but she also sees that she's being represented by Oliver Simon. Oliver Simon, the guy that told Angel in the file in the very first episode that he is an actor. Oh no, you are an actor. When it was at that party where he meets up with Cordy. So there you go. We got to see.
I like how they made references to how David Boreanaz actually got like discovered, like
Yeah,
he randomly, like in a random, it's like a random setting. Like man was walking on the beach and they're like, you know what, dude, you look like an undead vampire. Come join our show.
and that's how he got picked up for Buffy. He had,
Yes.
I think, something similar to this or whatever when he actually first got his stuff when he over at Married with Children. He got put into an episode as Kelly's boyfriend and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So he's gonna see a car start up, and for some reason, Buffy the Vampire Slayer universe really like people almost about to get hit by cars. So this car is gonna gun at Rebecca. Angel's gonna swoop in, get her out of the way. The car hits Angel. Rebecca's fine. Nobody ever thinks like you're gonna see Angel afterwards and stuff like that. She's gonna thank him for saving him. Oliver's
Mhm.
gonna come over and say, "Oh, he just wants money and stuff like that." No one asks to say, "Oh, how you doing? You just got hit by a car."
That's what I'm saying. First thing that comes out of dude's mouth is like, oh, he's gonna ask for money.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sure you just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. But
It's very, it's
whatever.
very, it's very cynical by that guy.
Yeah. Rebecca ends up being, stunned. Someone doesn't know the great Rebecca Lowell from On Your Own or whatever the ridiculous sitcom she had or I don't know if it was a sitcom show she had for
It was
nine,
definitely a sitcom.
nine,
It's
nine seasons.
usually those are sitcoms. Usually
Yeah.
sitcom stars are the ones who struggle a lot to get post work because they get trapped in the sitcom mold or trapped in like you're still that 16-year-old that we don't want you to grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could probably do. What do you think? I could probably still pass for 22-year old.
You know what, Rob? You can definitely pass for a 45-year-old.
Um, I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. Now, uh, Angel, it does
If you're
turn down.
55,
You
yeah.
you are a monster. You are a severe monster. It's worse than monster than on the show. Now, uh, we have Angel saying, "No, no, I'm not going to take the rewards or anything like this." Cordelia a little miffed, because it turns out they need money to live. But anyways, doesn't matter. They're going to go into the office the next day. Wesley's got the paper. He's going to say Cordy's pretty
Mhm.
amped about having the elbow, stuff like that. And Angel's like, oh, well, it's not all worth it and stuff like that. He does get a little upset when uh, Wesley says, oh, he's not mentioned in the article either. Again, I just got run over by a car, for goodness sakes. So, but Rebecca's going to show up because Cordy gave her one of those looking business cards. She's going to show up with a couple of goons that you never see again. And notice that Angel's office is pretty dark and invites him over for a private screening
Mhm.
of her show. You know what I mean? And then shows him some blood written letters. Then he immediately says, "Those aren't that. Hey,
Those
that's
aren't
not blood."
blood.
Like,
I can
what are you
smell it
trying to?
from a mile away.
But she doesn't know that yet. But one thing she does know, she feels safer in that office than she does in her own home.
Mhm.
Then tells him she needs the peace of mind because she's waiting to hear back on a role, which could be the make or break role for her career now, Varys, which is pretty important. Now,
That is.
Angel's Angel just says, well, he gives her info on the car, some kind of green Nova, says it was stolen, but he's going to turn down her case. Cordy eavesdropping yells, are you insane? And he says to Rebecca, you don't need me for this. Rebecca's going to take off. Cordy's going to tear a strip off him. West tells her that Angel caught feelings for Rebecca, for God's sakes. Within what he spent 15 minutes talking to her, he is, you know,
There's a phenomenon. There's okay, so like it's the reverse of Nightingale syndrome. Nightingale syndrome is when the caretaker falls in love or like the caregiver, no, the caree falls in love with the caretaker, like you fall in love with your nurse,
Right.
or it's also called white knight syndrome, where like you fall in love with someone who saves your life, but Angel fell in love with them, so it's like the inverse of it. So
But
yeah.
he spent 100 something years carefully crafting his life so that this wouldn't happen, and then instantly falls for a girl like that. So he's been, he's had Kate. Him and Kate seem pretty close. He doesn't have this thing where right away it's like I can't be with Kate. It's like, but this Rebecca Lowell, this small Rebecca Lowell, maybe it's a thing though. Maybe he likes some wayfish because I would think that her and Buffy pretty similar in size.
Mhm.
Not statuesque or whatever I would say, whatever kind of wayfish looking. Anyways, he doesn't want to get too close to her because of the whole curse thing.
Mhm.
Corey's going to remind him that he's got to get pretty close. Got to get pretty close for this
Yeah.
curse thing. He's got to fake a vision, which doesn't happen. A vision hasn't happened in a bit now.
Yes.
Like this whole vision thing is like they're throwing it out the
It's
window.
very
Anyways,
spotty.
anyways, they didn't buy her acting the vision either. But
Mhm.
maybe not her best work. I don't know. Anyways, Rebecca's getting some anti-aging stuff. They have to throw that in there.
Mhm. Mhm.
We're gonna get a party montage. Yet another montage on the Angel show.
I'm
Uh,
a big fan of montages.
yeah, well, this one isn't much
No
of
one,
one.
you know, what I mean, you know, my favorite montage
This
is
one time lapse. A
my
montage.
favorite montage of all time is Rocky Four.
That's your favorite montage
Yeah, because it's a montage for an hour and a half.
with the burning heart. Is
Yeah,
that what you're talking about?
it's not really a movie.
No.
It's just
Uh, but it had a couple good lines in it.
yeah,
Also,
exactly. Yeah.
my favorite one still, the montage scene from Team America, sung to the song montage. There you go. So
Mhm.
after this party, and it's all done, we're gonna see Angel bust in to save her
Yes.
from another would-be assailant here. He fights it, but the guy runs off. Rebecca's gonna stop to thank him.
Hmm.
She's gonna look into the mirror though. Oh, there's no angel in that mirror. Say, oh boy, the jig is up for young Angel. Not
Angelus.
great. Yeah, I've got some talking points. After I'm done with the summary thing, I think I might come back to that. I think I might come back to this scene. Anyways, now she's going to tell him that she knows he's a vampire. Asks the normal questions: do you drink blood? He says, yeah, not human blood. I gave it up or whatever. He's going to spend the night with her, Ferris,
Hmm.
but not in a not in a curse breaking way at all. When Wesley's going to tell us that that Angel was only bluffing about not taking her case this entire time. He was always going to take it. He just, for some reason, didn't want to be truthful to Rebecca right off the bat.
I don't understand.
Made no
I
sense.
don't get it.
No sense.
I
There's
don't get it.
a
I don't
that
get it whatsoever.
couple of things that make no sense in this. Anyways, Cordelia is going to rightfully worry about Angel turning. Reminds Wesley he wasn't there. She says that she was first in line in the cleanup crew after this guy was around.
Rob, can we call this? Can we call a spade, Rob?
Oh, I suppose. Oh, yeah.
This episode sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's,
Okay. All right.
yeah. None of this should be people
Yes.
thinking this. Oh, we enjoyed this
No,
episode
no, we did not enjoy.
very much.
We also, if you're watching this on Friday, you probably also watched the Buffy, the OG Rewatchers Council. Yeah, that episode sucked too.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't like Superstar?
No, I don't, Rob.
You
This
are a legitimate, horrifying monster.
You liked Superstar?
Loved it.
You serious?
Love it.
So you were not being ironic when you were reviewing it yesterday?
Top drawer Buffy.
You're lying to me.
Nope. It's
Really?
fantastic. Love it.
Seriously?
I love that episode.
Oh my god! Then I gotta
Basically
rewatch.
everything about it. Everything
I
about it.
gotta rewatch it then, Rob, because I think this episode's better than that episode.
You are oh
That's how
terrible
bad these.
monster.
This is how bad these back-to-back episodes were. I didn't thoroughly did not enjoy them whatsoever. I was like, I don't like Jonathan.
You monster.
I hate spies. So I got to rewatch it, Rob, because I don't know what you see. I got to rewatch it, dog. All right, let's continue about how bad this episode is.
I don't know if I can. Anyways, sure.
Whatever. What you see.
So, anyways,
Reset. Let's go.
Wesley's gonna tell her that you know this whole perfect happiness thing
Mm-hmm.
is pretty rare. Like you had it with Buffy, sure, but like perfect happiness. You know what I mean? You should be able to fool around a
Mm-hmm.
little bit if he wants. No one has to know. Anyways, then Angel's gonna tell Cordelia that Rebecca knows everything, which is all right. Rebecca's and we get to see her complaining about having to read for a part, which I guess is a very actressy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you do it. Angel, we find out, knows way too much about Ernest Borgnine and his lovemaking prowess.
Yeah, I was a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
One of the scariest things in the entire episode.
Yeah.
Rebecca does this whole thing about how she's losing the game, which is very corny and cheesy. She
Mm-hmm.
talks to, she's going to take Angel now to this premiere she's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to
He's
be
arm candy.
the bodyguard. She's going to be like the Kevin Costner style bodyguard for this one.
Mm-hmm.
She's asked if he's a 44 long. I don't know I don't know, but I think 44, if that's waist size, I don't know if that's his size.
No, it's inseam.
Oh, he's an inseam. He's a
Yeah,
tall
the
guy.
inseam. Yeah, it's
There you
inseam.
go. Right as soon as they get into this thing, they duck right out into the back alley. Uh, uh, Angel's gonna stop her though from getting shot. Is that guy again? This time, he does manage to jump about 12 feet in the air without the grappling hook. Angel's or so Ferris, maybe that whole soul weight has been
Mm-hmm.
lifted for a minute because he's been thinking.
Maybe.
He's been having some thoughts.
Maybe, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what
Or
I
he's been
mean?
exercising.
Could be. Maybe he's been practicing his jump shot. We don't know what happens. We don't follow Angel 24 hours a day. Anyways, he beats this guy up to beats the crap out of this guy. Then we find out that this is a former client of her manager,
Mm-hmm.
Oliver. He's set her up to do it just to get the publicity, so that she's going to land the series that
Mm-hmm.
she's in the running for. Then
Found out, Rob.
yeah,
A lot of the organic stuff you see in Hollywood
sure.
staged.
Don't don't you dare.
I heard Lady Gaga's people call Getty Images photographers to come take pictures of her. Yeah.
That well,
Well, it's not.
she has an album called Monster, so maybe it all makes sense now.
But I realized, you know what? It's organic, but it's planned.
Maybe because it's living and breathing. They're saying it's
Exactly.
organic. This is just
Exactly.
how the system works.
It's organic planning, and that's okay.
Yeah, the reality shows aren't real.
Yeah.
Let's blow everybody's minds. Well, they're helpful.
None of this is real.
This is real right now. This is real.
We're all Joey
Me and
Pants
you,
in
buddy.
the we're all Joey Pants in the Matrix eating that steak that's not really steak.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah.
I think he won. He won the whole Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah.
He died.
All
So I don't think he won.
no, it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible. Now, he's going to I was going to give her this whole guilt about how he loves her.
Mm-hmm.
You paid to love me. He's like, no.
That's for free.
We get that for free.
Yeah.
Whatever. Then tells her she didn't get the part. Guess what? You didn't get it anyways. So
Yeah.
yeah, and also shushes her. Like she says, like he says, "Oh, you're not 22." He says, "No, I'm 20," and then he shushes her. Like, how old is she supposed to? Like, how old is old in their version of Hollywood?
That's what I'm saying. Because she started with a 2.
Yeah,
So she got to be like what? Like from
27?
22, like
28?
yeah, 28. Like I know as you get older, the roles dry up. Before Gina Davis told us that, but
Yeah,
you're still 28. What are we doing here?
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyways, then it's going to cut over to Wesley and Angel again.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Mm-hmm.
now they've now found out this is all a big ruse as well and stuff like
It's
that.
all a ruse.
Complain more about actresses, like actress bashing, actress bashing, actress bashing. We get to see Rebecca spending the day with Cordelia. Good for Cordelia, gets her day, but bad by Cordelia because she turns out she tells Rebecca everything she needs to know about how to become a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Probably too much info by Cordelia Chase. Then we see Rebecca head over to Angel's place. A little bit of Dom Perignon,
Mm-hmm.
you know. She sneaks a little Doxamol into this, which turns out is a powerful tranquilizer, which induces bliss of all things.
So then it's not a tranquilizer?
It's a tranquilizer that induces bliss.
Isn't
It's
that kind
two
of an
things.
aren't tranquilizers supposed to like knock you out?
These things do not make sense together.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's an upper and downer at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just gives it to him because she thought it would just loosen him up.
I guess so.
He's been such a Debbie Downer. It's got to loosen him up. Cordy then's got to tell Wes, oh, I said the stuff about how to become a vampire to Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
We go back, and Angel's starting to feel this stuff. He's getting a little loopy. He's given
Getting a
his
little
whole,
loosey goosey. Angelus is rolling around the corner.
pretty close. He's given the whole backstory.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, you've been around for, the whole saving the world a couple times. I was like,
Yeah.
well, also had it almost sucked into hell as well and stuff like that.
Well, he did. I don't know why he said almost. Like you did get.
Well, well, he got sucked into hell, but not the whole
Yeah.
world. There was
Yes.
things. So she doesn't know. Well, she says, maybe it's time to turn me into a vampire too. He's like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, 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 whoa! You don't know what you're asking. And she's like, well, what do you want? She says, I understand there's going to be a price to this. He says she only wants it to satisfy her ego. He's getting pretty mad at her. She asks him to help her, for goodness
You know what's
sakes.
weird about that though? Does she not know the logistical ramifications? She can't do morning shoots or like midday shoots if she's an actress. A lot of stuff happens in the middle of the day.
You could do it in the Angel universe. It seems she's in the daylight all the time. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah,
Maybe you should just use more makeup.
vampire logic is being thrown out the window in this show.
I'm gonna get to it in a
I
minute.
do not remember the logic being this bad.
The word we glossed over what I think is the worst. So, anyways,
What is it, Rob?
yeah. Well, we'll get into it when I have my talking points. It might even
Okay.
be my only talking point at this point for
Okay.
everything I wrote down. So we get to see. She's like, "Oh well, yeah, you're ready for it and stuff like that. How
Hmm.
about you like this?" He grabs like a bag of pig blood and squirts it in her mouth. That seems like pretty awful. Like, oh,
You know what? Actually, that was a good scene where he's
yeah,
like, this is what you're gonna be in for.
yeah,
All right, this is your food.
yeah,
You can't eat tacos no more.
yeah. No talk.
No burritos, no burgers, no
She can
tacos,
eat it, but
no
it's
chicken
just not as
strips.
satisfying. That's not as
Yeah, no chicken strips, no corn dogs, nothing.
maybe everything
No,
tastes like that when you're a vampire.
yeah, no matzo ball soup, no
Oh,
chili. You know what I
oh,
mean? You're like nothing. You can't eat none of that.
you can eat a
Just
raw,
blood.
rare steak. Now,
No
uh,
rotisserie chicken. Sorry, continue.
depends on how well it's cooked. It depends on how well
Yes.
it's cooked. Now,
Yeah.
she's she's saying, "Oh, we just want both of us to be happy and stuff like that." Then we hear Angel say that he is happy, and then he gives her a little nipple, and that she's like, "Oh well, what's this?" And he says, "Oh, guess what? I'm free now. It's Angelus. Angelus is here.
Yep.
Good going, Rebecca." He says that
One of the greatest serial killers. You
oh,
activated him.
he's a murder machine. He's a
Yes.
murder machine.
He doesn't even churn people. He just kills them most of the time.
Also, it hasn't even what's it been an episode since the last time we saw Angelus. They're
Yes.
bringing Angelus back in a big way. Now, it says
And jealous only comes back when Jeremy Renner shows up.
that's true. Now we got she wants to know the name of the dealer for this
Hmm.
Doxamol. It's a hell of a thing. So she's gonna try escaping. He's gonna block her way. She hits the hell out of him with a candlestick. She defeats basically Angelus with a candlestick, this little thing. So good for her. Runs off to an elevator, starts taking it up, decides to stop it in between floors for some reason. I have no idea why, but good for her. Lucky for her. Wesley and Cordelia are there. They're gonna grab her. They're like, wait, we'll try and get you out of here. But for them, the power's all gone out. This isn't good. Now this scene I
Nope.
do like when Angelus slowly comes out and he keeps walking up or whatever, and you see the Angelus face and stuff like that. I really like that scene. Wesley's gonna try and reason with him. Not gonna get work. Not gonna get it
No.
work.
No, absolutely not.
He ducks out to Wesley and two ends. Then you see Angelus shit on Cordelia's acting again. There's just
Mhm.
it's like every beat they gotta nail home this thing about actresses in the show. She does the best, one of the best parts here. Whatever, talking about the water. She has a water bottle and says the father Gabriel from down the road comes by every week to bless the stuff when he's having a nap. So it's holy water. You're gonna burn him. She throws it on him. He kind of freaks out for a second. It's like, what did I tell you? But
It's
Wesley
enough of a
just,
distraction.
yeah, Wesley's gotten up at this point. He was only knocked out for a mere couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Pushes him into the elevator shaft, somehow knocking out Angelus, saving the day. And the next day, you see he's all chained up on his bed. Rebecca says she's not going to keep him on retainer after she tried to he tried to kill her and all. I'm gonna say what? 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 What did she do? What did she do? Because of all this, she's not gonna let her. Shame on you, Rebecca. I hope your next series sucks too. I hope you're typecast forever. That's that girl from On Your Own. Anyways, uh, they're going to talk about things and stuff like that downstairs. Angel's going to compliment Wesley on his moves, but not that whole thing, little ruse that Cordelia came up with on the spot. Ridiculous. And so I think rightfully so. They just leave him on the bed. It's like, up yours for a couple of days. Just
Chained
stay.
up. You
You
said
could,
chained up.
how about you chill out for a day or two? Think of
Yeah.
what you did. Now,
Yes.
again, I wrote down tons of talking points we could go by. One being like, why was Rebecca upset that Entertainment Tonight was there? And then I had to wonder if TMZ, like, why wouldn't she talk about TMZ? I thought Entertainment Tonight was always friendly towards celebrities. You know what? TMZ would be the thing. TMZ actually doesn't get started, Ferris, until
Yeah.
2005.
Yep.
I have this thing. I don't know what is that called. Mandela syndrome, where it's been around
Yeah, a
for.
Mandela effect. Yeah,
Yeah,
where you think it's different than what it is, because a lot of people growing up thought Nelson Mandela died in jail, but then he died in 2014. People were like, "What?"
yeah. I think those people are dumb. But
It's like Curious George.
he's a curious little monkey.
He doesn't have a tail.
Yeah, a lot of monkeys don't. I guess maybe
Yeah,
they're
they do.
apes. I guess they're apes if they're not monkeys. If they have no
Yeah,
tails.
yeah, monkeys have tails. Apes don't.
There you go. Now, talked about again. Not huge fans of the episode. These guys break a major rule in the show.
Mhm.
When Rebecca's about to get attacked in her home, Angel just busts in. He can't go into a house that he's not invited to. I looked back on that interaction with them 3 times. I was like, they must add it. Like I must have just missed it. I must have missed it again.
No, he didn't
Three
rob.
times. He
They broke a major vampire rule.
like did they maybe have it in a scene and then they just cut it and then decided, oh, how do we explain him just breaking into his house when he couldn't go in there for Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
I had her captive when there saved Kate's dad. What is that? 2 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
This is a major thing. Vampires cannot enter a person's home unless invited, and they broke it. And then the first thing they do after that is show that he can't be seen in reflection. And then the photographers and the paparazzi going crazy. How are they going to explain the guy that opened the door for her that isn't in those pictures. He can't be photographed.
I'm with you, Rob. Completely broke every
Ridiculous.
rule. This episode is stupid.
Ridiculous.
This episode is stupid.
You know what? They owe us money back for this show.
Yeah, damn right.
We watched this for almost free.
Yo, man, man, what up with Joss Whedon out here with the actress bashing, man? Joss Whedon, man, insecure, bro.
After watching this, after everything you know,
Makes sense, right? Everything in
thinking,
hindsight gets put into
right?
context, right?
This is
Everything in hindsight
brutal.
gets put into context, and you start like, who was he attacking? Like, who was the?
I think just actresses.
I don't. It's funny how the man who built his career on creating one of the greatest female characters of all time
Yep.
hates actresses. I don't
Yep.
understand.
Yep. That's why I don't like to mention the guy's name on this show, even if he did create the goddamn thing. Now, thank you for everyone for sitting through us go on about eternity for what it seems like to me was I don't know a word for it, a very, very long time. Now, next week, I'm going to have a special guest come to town. I don't want to spoil the surprise for you, Ferris. I'll just say that the name of the next week's episode is 5 by 5. So really, it could be anybody. It could be anybody coming to see the show. Now, thank you very much for joining me on the program this week. Ferris, for goodness sakes, while I have you here, why don't you tell people what you're up to on the good old Let's Get Ready Network universe?
All right, guys. If you're watching this on the Friday, we're premiering this episode, but also I'm live on our sports channel talking American football. Me and Caleb talk NFC East, Giants, Cowboys, and then I believe maybe tomorrow we will be premiering our Rewatchers Council. We are doing. I don't know which movie it is in the MCU.
Is it the one after Ant-Man?
Yes, I don't know which one it is. I forgot.
Obviously, he has not watched it yet.
Yes.
It will be a huge. Guys, get ready to be surprised. Whatever you do not follow it chronologically. Just wait, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
What comes up next?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got smarter people than us behind the scenes telling us what.
110%. 110%.
This isn't even close. Okay, buddy. Thank you very much. We do the Buffy episodes of Rewatchers Council live Thursdays. This comes out in prime time Fridays. But of course, you can watch it whenever or listen to it whenever you darn well please. Either YouTube or on the streaming
Civil War.
There you go. Oh, maybe the best. Some say the best. Marvel
Avengers.
Movie. And also, surprise spoiled everywhere, by the way. Surprise spoiled.
Wait, what do you mean?
I said, don't even bother looking it up, people. You'll just have a nice.
Oh yeah. I spoiled it for you. Yeah.
A lot of people probably already know when we're yelling.
It's basically Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, and basically it takes a huge arc in the comics and makes it only
a movie. Yeah,
but
a lot of stuff was cut out.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Now,
still pretty good.
It's good. We get the first appearance of a certain web slinger, I believe, in the MCU in that movie. Huh?
One of the gods in comics.
Yeah. Now.
Well, I mean, like that character that shows up in Captain America. He's like one of like the top.
Yeah.
Superhero comic of like all like.
There's three. There's three on the Mount.
Three. Yeah, I guess there's three. Yeah, it's
two with the other guys.
Two with the other guys. One, yeah. Because let's just say this man, he just needs to be a movie by himself. Makes a Billy by itself.
How much if we did a movie together, Ferris? How much do you think it would make?
$1,000.
Maybe we'll get $1,000.
Yes.
And that's if we, we tell my mother it costs $1,000 to watch this thing.
Yes.
Now, over on our sports channel, Tuesday, starting 11 is back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be talking about the English Premier League, doing the season preview for especially for your world champion, Chelsea Football Club.
Starting 11.
Don't get me started. Chelsea. We'll also talk about 19 other lesser squads. You know what I mean? We'll only talk about the one. There's only one team in London. We'll talk about that for a while. It's Chelsea.
Yep, and it's Fulham, baby.
Oh boy, oh boy. You didn't even see Arsenal, which is seriously should
That's
be
the
upsetting.
joke. That's the
Now,
joke.
guys, thank you very much for.
I've never met a Fulham fan. I want to meet these fans. Like I want to meet these fans of certain clubs. Like
There's
how'd you
only
become
one
a
I know. The only one I know, and I don't know personally, but there's
yeah.
an English presenter / author named Richard Osman. He
Oh,
is
wow.
he's a Fulham
Like
fan.
like I want to meet Brentford fans.
There's none.
That's what I want to know. I know there's some Crystal Palace fans, but I want to meet like a Brentford fan.
I know we know one Crystal Palace fan now,
We
but
do?
yeah, Ryan.
He is?
Yeah,
Since when?
since they won the FA Cup.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess so. Shout out to
Yeah.
South London.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah. So guys, tune in Tuesdays. We'll be talking about it and join us for the English Premier League season. And we'll be going through each and every week more Chelsea and Arsenal news and anything, but we're gonna dip into the other shenanigans that happen around the league, especially if there's refereeing
Definitely will be
screw up.
shenanigans.
I do not like the PJMOL at all, and I like to bash them whenever I can. Guys, thank you so much for watching Rewatchers Cancel Angel Edition this week. In the name of, or in the words, my fellow Winnipegger, what's her name again? Tamara Gorski. How a boot. You all have a nice night, and we'll talk to you next time.